Hey guys, it's Sarah. Today's video is going to be an e.l.f. haul. I love e.l.f. You guys know it's basically my favorite makeup brand. I placed an order with them recently and I repurchased a few things and I also picked up a few new things to try, and so I thought I would just do a good old-fashioned haul video. I really don't do hauls on my channel very often, but I was kind of just in the mood to do one. And so I hope you enjoy this just old school YouTube video. I feel like hauls are fun because it's like, you know, when you go shopping with your friend and then you come home and you show each other what you got. It's kind of like that to me. Like I do enjoy doing them every so often. So I hope you enjoy this, but let's go ahead and get into it. So I was trying my best to wait for a 50% off sale, and it just seemed like I had been waiting and waiting and waiting for like months. My cart was full and I was getting very impatient. And then I found like a 20% off promo code, plus Rakuten had 15% off, plus I had like a $6 off coupon with the points that I had accumulated over time. So I felt like it was a good time to go ahead and order with all of that stuff like stacked on top of each other. Rakuten is not sponsored, but I use them all the time. I have like a little referral link if you do want to join, but it's basically like cash back for online shopping. I'm sure you've heard other YouTubers talk about them, but I use it all the time, and 15% off was pretty good. So I'm just gonna get started. One thing I did go ahead and repurchase was their Holy Hydration face cream. I get the fragrance-free version. They also have a non-fragrance-free version, but I love this face cream. I recently used up my other one, and that was like the main reason why I wanted to place this order, because I needed another one of these. But this is definitely my favorite face cream that I've tried so far. It says it has hyaluronic acid and peptides. It is so nourishing and so like, it's thick without feeling heavy on your skin. It sinks in, but it still leaves your skin feeling really moisturized. I've raved about this a ton. It's part of my everyday skincare routine, which I actually do have a video on if you want to check it out. It hasn't really changed much since I filmed that video. So it has squalane, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and peptides. So many good things. My skin loves this stuff. Highly recommend for any skin type. The next thing I got was something that I have been dying to purchase. It is another one of their bite-sized eyeshadow quads. This one is in the shade Rosewater. I wish that I had just gone with this one to begin with. The first one I purchased was the pumpkin pie one, and that one is nice, but it's just very dark for my skin tone. Like all 4 shades are like medium to deep on me, so it's not like an everyday quad for me, but it is really nice, and the formula of that made me want to try more shades. So this one, I think a few people that I follow on YouTube have been raving about this particular shade, and it is right up my alley. I love like dusty rose shadows. I'm wearing it today, and I actually just have this matte shade and then the lightest pink shimmer shade on my lid. It's a very soft, very pretty eye look, and I wore all 4 shades yesterday, actually in a video where I did a full face of all of my cheapest makeup products. So I went ahead and gave this quad a whirl in that video, and all 4 shades were lovely. I really enjoyed it. I can tell I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of this. And yeah, these quads are $3. They feel way more expensive than $3. So then I picked up actually one of their shimmer highlighting powders. In my best and worst of e.l.f. video that I did a couple weeks ago, I got a comment raving about their highlighters, and I hadn't really tried any e.l.f. highlighters except for the one that was in their face palette, so I kind of just wanted to try one of theirs. So this is just their shimmer highlighting powder. It's in this like matte black packaging in the shade Rose Glow, and I am wearing this on my cheeks today too. I didn't really have like a pink toned powder highlighter, so that's why I went for this shade, because I felt like it was pretty unique to my collection, and it was really pretty. When you're using a highlighter for the first time, it takes maybe a few times to get used to the formula, and so I think I might have piled on a little too much. Sometimes I can get a little heavy-handed with highlighters, and so next time I might apply just a little bit less, but I do think it just gave me a really pretty glow. And then another cheek product that I got, I've heard so many good things about their primer infused blushes and bronzers, and so I think they were sold out of the bronzer shade that I thought would work for me, so I ended up getting one of their primer infused shimmer blushes in the shade Always Hazy, and this is almost like a brownish mauve. I don't have anything else like this, and I also wore this today. This is nice. This swatches well. It's very like buttery and smooth. I found it very easy to apply. It's definitely pigmented though, so next time I'd probably be a little more light-handed with it also. I feel like I was just very heavy-handed. I'm not used to, I guess I was expecting e.l.f. cheek products to maybe require a little bit of building, because I remember a long time ago I tried one of their regular studio blushes, which are just in like the rectangular like matte black packaging, and those were not very pigmented at all. I felt like they were very dry and just didn't apply very well, so that's kind of what I was expecting out of these, but no, I mean, these pack a punch, so very impressed by both of those so far. I've only used them once, but yeah, I'm really happy that I went with that shade Always Hazy, because I think it's just very different from anything else I have. Online, it looked almost like a brown, like it was kind of hard to tell what this would look like in person, but I looked up like a swatch video on YouTube, and when I saw the swatch, I was like, yes, that looks lovely. Sign me up. A couple more skincare products that I picked up. I was thinking I wanted to do a video where like I used only e.l.f. skincare for a month and then I like showed my results, but they didn't really have something for every category that I felt like I would need that was fragrance free. They do have a few fragrance free products, but they didn't quite have enough to build a full routine. So I don't think I'll do that video, but I may do just like an e.l.f. skincare review video. But I did pick up a handful of other skincare products that I'm really excited to try. One of them is actually, I was surprised to see that this was fragrance free. Oh, it's not fragrance free. What? I swear when I was looking at this on the website, I did not see any fragrance in the ingredients. Either way, it's their hydrating bubble mask. Let me look at this. Yeah, it's the ingredient list on the website does not have fragrance listed, but here it has fragrance, like in parentheses, parfum as the last ingredient. That kind of irritates me because the ingredient list on the website is not accurate. Unless they changed the formula to be fragrance free, but either way, I guess I got a non-fragrance free. Let's smell it and see. So it's got like one of those tops that you push down and it comes up through the little hole. I definitely do smell a light fragrance. I might contact them and just let them know that the ingredient list on their website is wrong. But yeah, heads up if you are trying to avoid fragrance. This does have fragrance, at least whatever version I got. So, oh well, I'll still use it. It's far down. It's the very last ingredient, so hopefully it won't irritate my skin. Darn it. I also got a mini version of their Happy Hydration Cream, which is different from their Holy Hydration Cream. Their Holy Hydration Cream used to be called their Hello Hydration Cream, so it's very confusing. They renamed that one to be called Holy Hydration, and then this is their new Happy Hydration, which actually has cannabis sativa seed oil in it. It's part of their like cannabis line. Seems like every brand has a cannabis line now. It's so tiny, it's so cute. I wanted to try a mini because I just wanted to see what it was like before I committed to the full size. So this is fragrance free as far as I am aware. Yes, but let's just take a little bit of this out and test it. That feels really nice. It feels honestly similar to their Holy Hydration Cream, at least the texture. Maybe a little bit lighter weight. Yeah, no scent to that, so nice. Yeah, I'm definitely very excited to try this out. And there's definitely enough in here that I'll be able to develop an opinion on it, and I'll definitely follow up on all of this either in like a review video or maybe I'll do a haul update. I'm not really sure yet, but either way, I'll definitely update you on all of these products at some point in the future, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I really like that they have a mini size of that so that you can sort of try it out before you really commit. So I also got their daily face cleanser. I'll be honest, I was really just sucked into this because of the price. This is like a $4 cleanser, and if you're getting it on sale, I think I got it for like $2 or $3, which is just an insanely good price for a cleanser. This also is not fragrance free, and I knew that going into it, but the reason I was okay with it is just because it's a cleanser, and so you're putting it on your skin for a few seconds and then rinsing it off, rather than it being like a leave-on treatment. So cleanser is like the one thing that I'm sort of okay with fragrance. I'd still prefer it to be fragrance free, but I kind of just wanted to try it to be able to review it, and I know that a YouTuber that I really like, Too Much Tosh, really likes this cleanser, so I thought, you know what, I'll give it a try. I also figured I would probably give it to my boyfriend once I try it out, because he's in need of just like a basic face cleanser, and he doesn't really care about fragrance. I'm just trying to get the man to use skincare. I definitely do smell the fragrance in there. It's there for sure. I don't know. I think it was really the price that got me wanting to buy this. For a minute there, I was really into the idea of doing like a full e.l.f. skincare routine and like letting you guys know how it went. And I was gonna make an exception for the fragrance products, but I think I decided not to. But either way, seems like a good just basic cleanser. I'm curious to see how it works on my skin. And then another skincare product, this is fragrance free. It's their Hydrating Serum, and this has purified water, aloe, and green tea. Let's see what else. Shea butter, jojoba seed oil, grapeseed oil. So yeah, it just looks like some decent ingredients in here, and I kind of just wanted to give it a try and see what it's like, and really do appreciate that this one is fragrance free, and I like the packaging too. So that was the rest of the skincare that I got. I also got a couple of brushes from e.l.f. Obviously from e.l.f. This is an e.l.f. haul. This one is their Precision Feather Light Highlighting Brush. It was really just the shape that intrigued me. So I really have just been wanting a brush in this shape. I like how it's like long and floppy and tapered. Something about the shape just really, I really like this shape. It's very satisfying to me. And so I probably will try this for highlighter. I've been wanting to experiment with a more like diffused highlighter application. I love my Real Techniques setting brush, but that one definitely packs a punch. Like you get a full-on highlight with that. And I kind of want to just experiment with a more subtle highlight look, so I'm gonna try this one. I hadn't tried any of theirs with the clear handle yet, but I really like a lot of e.l.f. brushes, so I'm sure this will be no different. It feels very soft. And I feel like this would also be nice for bronzer, because it's a little bit larger and it might make it easier to get a more diffused application, or even blush, or powder. I mean, there's a whole lot you could do with this, so I am excited about this brush. And then I also got their Fluffy Eye Blender, because I really like very fluffy, kind of longer bristle crease brushes for some reason. They're just, I don't know why, but for some reason something about the shape is very satisfying to me. And I feel like I can never have too many fluffy blending brushes. Right now I really only have one that I use, and I just use it over and over again for every look, and it gets very dirty. So I figured maybe it wouldn't hurt to have another one. This one also is quite long. I really like the e.l.f., all of their brushes, but especially their eye brushes. I like their crease brush and their detailed crease brush, and this one is like a bigger, fluffier version of those, so feels very nice. And I repurchased their Wow Brow Gel. I use the shade Taupe. I have this in my brows today, but it's the old one. The old one I've had since like October or November, so it's getting old, and I'm probably gonna need to replace it very soon. So I went ahead and got another one of those. This is $4 at full price, of course, but they say it's a volumizing fiber gel, and it's a very nice small brush, so it makes it really easy to comb through your brows without making a mess. The tint is light enough that it's not gonna just like overload your brows with pigment, and it's just a very solid, nice brow gel. They accidentally sent me 2 of their primer infused shimmer blushes in the same shade, so it would have been nice if they'd sent me 2 different shades. Even though I only ordered one. But I'll probably just save this and send it off to Project Beauty Share next time I'm sending a package to them. They take new and very gently used products, so I'll just keep this in the box and they'll get a nice brand new blush. And then the last 2 products were just freebies, like a gift with purchase. They allowed me to pick 2. And the ones that I picked were the Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow in Toast. I rave about this single eyeshadow formula all the time. I have the one in Soiree, and I'm actually almost done with it, and I actually had Toast years ago and used it up completely. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna keep this or donate it. I know that sounds crazy because I love this formula, but knowing how long it takes to use these up, I'm like, do I really need another one? Because I've already gone through Toast before, but it is such a beautiful like metallic gold. And I don't really have anything else like that in a powder formula, so I might keep it. I'm gonna think about it. But then the other free gift with purchase I got was their moisturizing lipstick, and this is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, in the shade Flirty and Fabulous. So this is like a fun, bright pink. I think this will be so fun in the spring and summer. And I have to say, this is a really nice formula. It's kind of creamy. It goes on, like, I wouldn't say it goes on sheer, but it's not like a thick layer of color, so it's kind of just easy to wear. And you can layer it up to make it more opaque, but I feel like it just looks nice and effortless. And I used to have one of these in the shade like Ravishing Rose or something years ago. That was a really pretty one too. So yeah, this moisturizing lipstick from them is really nice. And I think it's a good formula for a bright color because it holds on to your lips, but it's still creamy and comfortable at the same time, which it can be kind of hard to find that balance with bright, bold colors. Because sometimes they're too creamy and then they drift outside your lip line, or sometimes they're too drying and then they just make your lips look crusty. So anyway, so far happy with that. So that is my e.l.f. haul. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a very old school style haul video. I feel like I don't see these videos very often anymore. I know a lot of people don't like hauls, but every now and then I think they're fun, and I just wanted to share what I got, kind of give you an idea of the products that I'm going to be testing out. I love e.l.f. I love sprinkling in e.l.f. content on my channel because you guys seem to really like this brand too. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up so I know you liked it. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday all kinds of budget-friendly, cruelty-free beauty. So hopefully I will see you again very soon in my next video.